we're here today because a video came out of a sitting senator that assaulted a lady and beat her up. Not just assaulted her, but in the presence of the police. And he called in the police and then he beat her up. And so that we find really unacceptable. I mean, nobody has a right to lay his fingers on any other person. And for somebody who had been given mandate, even though they say that, oh, he wasn't sworn in there, he was senator elect, it's absolutely wrong. And for our own system, the police are supposed to protect us citizens, to be there. Why a citizen is being assaulted says everything, the decay of the system in Nigeria, and we need to do something about it. Enough is enough. Every Nigerian is a human being. Every Nigerian has a right. Every Nigerian must be protected by the government. No Nigerian is more Nigerian than any Nigerian. And a situation whereby because some people feel they have power or they have money, they can assault people, it needs to end today. He was trying to protect his job by not doing his job. Oh, that sounds very Nigerian, you understand? So he needs to be relieved of his job so that he can go and be following him as a bodyguard and probably protect his job with them, because he's being used by taxpayers' money to protect the girl, and he didn't protect the girl. And so there's no how you protect your job by not doing your job. The only way you can protect your job is actually by doing your job, and he didn't do his job, and he needs to be relieved of his uniform because he brought the institution down. I should feel protected when I see a policeman. If you're going to assault me, I should feel protected when I see a man in uniform. But when I see a man in uniform and I know that I'm going to be assaulted more, then that says everything is wrong with the Nigerian system, and we must change that. The senator, of course, should be prosecuted. The senator should take this matter to court. That's why we are here, to give a petition to the IG, to police. They should investigate it. It's not about whether the person that was assaulted pressed charges or not, because there is evidence. There's video, it's seen. So it's not something of alleged. This is something that we are seeing, right, live and direct, and so it needs to be done. And then after that, the Senate, their ethics committee or whatever it is they call it, they need to suspend him. And if this is an ideal society, his people need to recall him and send a human being, not an oxygen wasting citizen, to the Senate, because this one that is focused on beating people is not there to do anything for his own people.
Today is a fortunate day for our nation. Even though we have come to unearth a very unfortunate situation, it is a fortunate day for our nation because we do not know how many women are assaulted on a daily basis behind the scenes. As a matter of fact, this particular matter at hand, which is the assault of an ordinary Nigerian by a newly elected senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Elisha, is one that we have come to know after about 3 months since it happened. So we are getting to know this because there was a CCTV that captured the entire scene, and we saw how a duly elected senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria unleashed terror on a defenseless and innocent woman. This is very, very troubling. It is troubling for our democracy. It is troubling for our society. It belies every sense of decency, every sense of humanity, and every sense of morality in any ideal society. So, when you see things like this, you have to question the kind of people that we elect into positions of power. You also have to question the kind of human who will assault a woman, a defenseless woman, and then threaten her that if she dares speak about it, it will unleash further terror on her. You have to question the kind of human who assaults a defenseless woman and then takes no responsibility. As we have come to know, the woman in question, who actually is a nursing mother, had to take the responsibility of footing her own medical bills, of taking care of an high inflammation and several other injuries that were sustained during that assault. So we are here to make it clear to the Nigerian police, because it was also evident in the footage that we saw that a police officer was seen dragging the assaulted woman away without questioning the man who assaulted her. without cautioning the man who assaulted her. And we consider this an aberration to every sense of decency. We consider it an aberration to our laws. And as a matter of fact, it is a flagrant abuse of our law. For instance, the Violence Against Persons Prohibitions Act of 2015, which works here in Abuja, Section 2, subsection 1 makes it very clear that what Senator Habo has done is an abuse of the law and is liable to 5 years imprisonment if found guilty. So what we have come here to do simply is to tell the Nigerian police that they must act, because there is a fact that I don't think many people have mentioned enough, which is that when this issue happened, the abused person visited the Maitama area command and reported the situation, but up till date the Nigerian police have stonewalled that case, and it is very wrong, because how many more people have reported this kind of assault to the police and they did nothing about it? So we want the police to act. We want them to do something about it so that the people can be reassured that truly the police is for the people.
You're talking about the police acting. Acting in what sense?
These men who were standing when he was beating, I remember the crime. I remember oppression. Have been assaulted, and we're going to allow some of our sisters here to speak. The men too will also speak, because we believe that Abo is not a good representation of Nigerian men. And I'm sure Mr. Frank Mba doesn't assault women. And I don't assault women. He doesn't assault women. The men here don't assault. So it's a bad representation of men. And one after the other, Yemi is here, Buki is here, Aisha is here, and also others are here to speak to this.
Petition of assault against Senator Elisha Abo of the PDP on a woman at a sex toy shop in Abuja. We would like to draw your attention to the physical assault of a woman at a sex toy shop in Abuja by a newly elected senator of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Mr. Elisha Abo, representing Adamawa North Senatorial District. According to a report by a renowned news medium, Premium Times, Senator Elisha Abo was at a sex toy in Abuja on 11th May 2019 at about 6 p.m. to purchase some sex toys with 3 young women, one of whom was said to have vomited multiple times due to excessive consumption of alcohol. But this, according to Premium Times, displeased the shop owner, an unnamed female who complained bitterly about the defacement of her shop as a result of this vomit. A CCTV footage that was embedded in the report, published by Premium Times on Tuesday, July 2, 2019, shows how Senator Elisha Abo, apparently enraged by the shop owner's complaint and displeasure over the vomit of his female companion, decided to exert angst on an unnamed female friend of the shop owner, who was also captured by the CCTV footage. Senator Abo was captured pummeling the woman as though he were a gung-ho soldier fighting to the death in a brutal war. The victim of the assault, who is said to be nursing a child, was admitted at a hospital in Abuja and treated for eye inflammation and other injuries sustained during the assault by Senator Abo. She had to single-handedly bear the cost of her hospital bills, as Senator Abo, without even an ounce of remorse, apology, or responsibility, was relentless in doling out threats to both the victim of his assault and the shop owner. Equally disturbing is the part where a Nigerian police officer was later seen in the CCTV footage dragging the assaulted woman away, leaving Senator Abo to continue his assault spree without questioning or restraining him for his unnecessary aggression against the woman, thereby making a total mockery of the professionalism and public belief in the unbiased nature of the Nigerian police force. According to Premium Times, the victim and her lawyer reported the barbarous assault by Senator Abo at the Maitama Area Command on May 14, 2019. but the police has been stonewalling the case since then. We believe that Senator Elisha Abo's act of violence is shameful to morality, humanity, and every sense of decency. Senator of the Federal, more shameful is the fact that he is the youngest serving senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and as such should serve as a shining moral ideal for all the citizens of this country. In addition, Senator Elisha Abo's misconduct is a flagrant aberration of our laws, particularly Section 263 sub C and Section 240 of the Penal Code Act, which condemns the assault by Senator Elisha Abo as a misdemeanor that is punishable with 2 years imprisonment and and Section 2 subsection 1 of the Violence Against Persons Prohibitions Act of 2015, which equally condemns the act of violence of Senator Elisha Abo with serious punishment attached. For these reasons, therefore, we wish to firmly say that while we acknowledge your effort to reform and sanitize the Nigerian police force, we believe that your silence or inaction over this assault by Senator Abo can be misconstrued by the Nigerian people as complicity, especially since a police officer was at the scene of the assault, seemingly abetting Senator Abo. Consequently, we would like to demand that 1. You commence an immediate investigation into this matter and ensure that Senator Elisha Abo is prosecuted according to the law. 2. Senator Elisha Abo publicly issue an unreserved apology to the woman he assaulted and also take responsibility for her medical expenses. Number 3, our final demand. The police officer in the CCTV video footage is sanctioned for his seeming complicity during the assault on the woman. This will not only reassure the public of your impartiality and regard for justice, but will also deter other members of the public from behaving like Senator Elisha Abo in future. While looking forward to your swift action on this matter, please be assured of our highest regard. Signed on behalf of concerned Nigerians, Comrade Deji Adeyoju, Ariyodare Atoye, Adebayo Raphael, Moses Paul, Buki Shonibare, Aisha Yesufu, Yemi Adamolekun, and several other Nigerians who have appended their signature to this petition. So as concerned Nigerians, sir, we would like to present this petition to you. Thank you.
On behalf of the Inspector General of Police, IGP Mohammed Abubakar Damu, MPM MNI, use this opportunity to actually thank you for your courage in coming together. I mean, the Good Samaritan spirit and the spirit of love that we all proclaim demands that we should be not just our brother's keeper, but also our sister's keepers. Citizenship comes with responsibility, and part of the responsibility of being a good citizen is to stand for what is right and defend what is right. So first of all, let me commend you for coming together and for also doing so within the confines of the law. And that's key to me, the fact that you've not conducted yourself disorderly, you've not gone to block traffic, you've not gone to abuse people, and you've not gone to take the laws into your hands, knowing fully well that two wrongs can't never make it right. Having said that, let me also reassure you that the Nigerian police, under the leadership of the current IGP M.A. Adamu, will not sit back idly and watch the rights of Nigerians trampled in any way. We owe our loyalty to the Constitution, to the laws of this land, and to the people of this country. And this we will defend. And I want to tell you that in line with our constitutional mandate, the Inspector General of Police has already ordered the Commissioner of Police in charge of FCT Command, CP Balachiroma, to actually commence a very comprehensive, holistic investigation into this incident. And I also want to let you know that we've already made contact with the victim. The Commissioner of Police in charge of the Federal Capital Territory had made personal contact with the victim, and investigations are already ongoing. I am a police officer, I'm not an activist, and so I will speak like a law enforcement officer, and I will not want to preempt our findings and our investigations. But you can go home with one thing from this encounter, that we will do the right thing. And I want to say that again and again. We will do the right thing. And that's what I want you to take away from this meeting. That we've made this commitment before God, before man, and before the citizens of this country, that will stand by what is right, pursue what is right, and do what is right. And on a final note, I also want you, once in a while, to also remember that policemen and women are citizens. We have emotions. We cry when we are whipped. We suffer hungry when we are starved. We fall in love. We fall out of love. We share the same emotions like you do. Just a few days ago, a police station in Bayelsa was attacked. 4 policemen were killed, including a pregnant female officer. I want you once in a while to give your voice to such. I mean, we are part and parcel of this society. I challenge you today that I challenge you today to see the police as also part of your constituency, because you speak for the citizens. Incidentally, we don't unionize, we can't protest, we can't rally, we don't have the rights you have. We are citizens, but by virtue of what we do, we've got our rights abridged, voluntarily though. So, what am I saying? I am saying, like Two-Face will say, see me as your brother and see policemen as your sisters, see policewomen as your sisters, and see policemen as your brother.